It is one of the biggest free trade deals since he took office. Today, Prime Minister Stephen Harper signed a deal between Canada and South Korea. It will remove many tariffs immediately. Things like wine, beef, grain, and our abundant natural resources can now flow freely to one of Asia's biggest customers. But as Vassy Kapelos reports, there's one industry that's not thrilled with the deal.
After a decade of talks with South Korea, negotiations are done. There is a free trade deal.
With this deal today, we have opened the door to opportunities that will boost Canadian prosperity now and for decades to come.
The deal will see nearly all tariffs on goods across most industries in each country eliminated over the next 15 years, though the bulk will disappear when the deal is signed. Standing to gain, everything from PEI potatoes to Niagara ice wine, Alberta beef, and BC salmon, all of which will have increased access to South Korea, the world's 15th largest economy. But much of the auto sector feels it stands to lose. The deal means a 6% tariff on Korean-made cars will be eliminated over 2 years. In a statement, Ford Canada says it can't support the deal, saying in part, "We believe that South Korea will remain one of the most closed automotive markets in the world under the deal."
As a result of our announcement today,
To that, the Prime Minister swung back and swung hard, pointing to Ford's support of the 2012 free trade deal between the U.S. and Korea.
what we are doing here is allowing other Canadian companies and other Canadian sectors to have the same access that Ford already has.
It was less adversarial with other stakeholders, many of them brought to South Korea by the government for the announcement.
This is the first free trade agreement in Asia. We'd like this to be the first, not the last.
Now, there are some exceptions to the removal of tariffs in Canada. That includes supply-managed agricultural goods like dairy, poultry, and eggs. And it's important to remember this deal isn't totally done. It still has to go through Parliament. However, the government remains optimistic it could be implemented by early 2015. Vassy Kapelos, Global News, Seoul, South Korea.